Hello, hello to my sisters. Hello, hello to my brothers. How y'all be doing? You know who I be. Your sister T. Coffee Tea, you can't forget about me. And you know my life's motto. It does not matter if I know you or if you know me. But because we are creations of God, and because we are human beings, that is what it makes me and you family. How you doing, my brothers and sisters? How you doing? How you doing? Another day. You didn't have a 3-day weekend. A blessing for God. You got all caught up. You had an extra day to get it in. Could have got it in 3 times because you had home, it's a day off or whatever. But anyway, I'll give you the 2 if you got it in the morning and the night. That's what your body deserves, to treat it right. I'm telling you, if you go out of the house and you don't get none, and you don't give none, you can't blame nobody but thyself. You see, you can set it up. You don't have to wait on your mate. You can set it up and surprise that mate of yours. By I'm thinking ain't nothing going down. Oh, but you go and set it up and get yourself right. Then when you get in that bed, you make it all right. But anyway, I came on today, and I came on to tell you something that it might help you as it has helped me. Me and my granddaughter were talking, and, excuse me, I'm sweating on my... Me and my granddaughter was talking, and I mentioned to my granddaughter many a times that at 12 years old, granddaughter, I went to live with great-grandma, which is my grandmother, and it's her great-great-grandmother. So, anyways, I told her my grandmother, when she got me at 12, she took me clothes shopping at JCPenney's. And when we went up there, I began to get jeans and shirts, and, I didn't get no dresses and skirts, right? I'm getting school clothes. And so my grandmother said, granddaughter, we don't wear pants. Pants is what a man wear. We wear dresses and skirts. And ain't nothing gonna come above the knee, granddaughter. You need to at least go past the knee. I was shocked. I didn't know what to do. I was like, Grandma, what about when it's cold? Grandma said, we wear skirts and dresses, and they have to go past your knees. So I began to look for dresses and skirts, and I revamped and did what she did. So from the age of 12 to 18, I was not wearing nothing but pants and dresses, because that's who raised me up to that age. I told my granddaughter a little story. I never, ever will forget that one of my uncles told me this. I won't say which one. But I told my granddaughter, I said, granddaughter, you are a free human being. You are free to do whatever you want to do. You have free choice to make either the right or the wrong decision. I said, granddaughter, you can go out there and wear anything you want to wear. Yes, you can. But I told my granddaughter, I said, granddaughter, when you go out of your house, that's when you get that thought out of your mind that you can wear anything you want to wear. It's foolish to be that way. Because let's be honest. Let's say that somebody is a nudist. They don't like clothes. They can't just go outside butt naked. No, they can't. And so I was instilling in her as I continue to raise my granddaughter and be on the land of the living, that you can do whatever you want to do inside your home. You don't owe the world nothing. You inside your home. Feel free, do whatever it is you want to do. But when you get ready to go out there in that world, you make sure that you are wearing something that don't say something you don't want to say. I told my granddaughter, I said, granddaughter, due to the way my grandmother raised me, I don't know how to wear mini skirts. Never wore skirts above the knees. I don't know nothing about a mini dress. What this lady had on as a dress, I would have called a shirt. No, what she had on a shirt, I would have called a dress. I don't do that. You ain't gonna see me with no booty shorts. You ain't gonna see me with no shorts mid-thigh. You gonna see me with they gonna be going, I go get shorts as close to my knees as possible. I'm not trying, and I ain't trying ain't got nothing to do with it. Trying, you're lying. You either doing it or you're not. I'm not gonna go outside and dress to entice, because you can entice somebody and dress all the way decent. But I'm surely not gonna go open up someone's mind to be enticed. You see, just because I am a woman, I told my granddaughter, I said, granddaughter, just because we are women, just because of that fact, it matters what we wear. Because as a woman, we got something in between our legs that every man won't. I told her. And every man, you may meet, date, whatever you want to call it, get in relationships, get married, get divorced, whatever. But that thing in between our legs is what makes us so much of a target than a man. There was a girl one time sitting at the bus stop. The dress was so short when she stood up, I was blowed. I couldn't believe nobody. This is when I was in high school. I couldn't believe that nobody who had any decency about their body would dress like that. But let me tell you something. I told my granddaughter, I said, you go out there. You got good, honest, decent people. And then you got those whose minds are conniving, they're bad, they're distraught, and it's no good. That's what I told my granddaughter. I said, if you want somebody to respect you, you better respect yourself first. I mean it. You don't want nobody to talk to you and treat you any kind of way, you better let them know on point. Don't let them get away with nothing. But my sister and my brother, we as adults, I'm talking to all the adults out there, whether you're a father, whether you're a mother, whether you're male or female, that doesn't have nothing to do with this. It has to do with, we have an obligation to any youth that we come in contact with to show them love and to share knowledge of truth and righteousness to any youth. The babes don't know. The babes need to be taught. So why not tell them the truth? I'm not going to mislead my granddaughter. I'm not going to make her think that it's okay to do something and I won't even do it myself. And she know I won't do it. She already know. And I told my granddaughter, I said, you go out there with them men and or women that has a decent mind or a bad mind, you're going to get whatever they want to give because of what you're wearing. I want somebody to come up to me and say, hello, how you doing? Hey, mama, what's up? No. I'll keep it flowing and going. I won't even give you no time. I'm in Jamaica right now. That's the way I do it. But I told my granddaughter that. And I just wanted to express to you, my mother's mother would be 103 years old, October the 15th, 2025. She has instilled in me some qualities, some lessons that I will treasure for the remaining days of my life. I can't change at this age. I can't tell my granddaughter about stuff that I know nothing about. I can just tell her what I do know about. And whatever I don't know about, I can always tell her this. granddaughter, you only want to do right, and you only want somebody to do right by you. You always want to make sure that you're showing love and not hate. And lastly, granddaughter, you want to always know that you're in good standing with God, because nothing else matters if you're not. And that's why I got on today. I got on just to say, our youth in America, they need every adult to join hands in being responsible. If you ever come in contact with the youth and you are giving them advice, give them the true advice and give them a righteous advice. I would pray that as I raise my granddaughter and she gets to the age of 18, that when she begins, where she's able to buy her own clothes, I hope and pray that she will not dress as the world dresses. I would hope that her decency is in her dressing. I hope that she thinks about her temple being a place of God to rest, to be in, to join, to live inside us and teach us how to be. Because as a son of God, you the light. You the salt. You know, it ain't nothing no good without no salt and no seasoning. We're the salt. The righteous is the salt. And we are the light. So we should be able to bring something about God. And most of all, if you're talking about something, it's righteous and it's of truth. That right there is who God is and what God is. So my sister and my brother, to all the youth that we all come in contact with, let us join forces to make sure that we tell the youth something that's righteous and be honest with the youth. Until the next tea time on the same tea channel, you be safe. God bless you and your family members. And most of all, don't you let nobody, and I mean nobody, I don't care if it's your mate, your dog, your cat, don't let nobody or nothing take away your inner joy. It's yours. It came from God, and you're supposed to keep it. God bless you.